2019 is not going to change. We're just evolving to the next level.
When you look at a young kid and you can see in his eyes that he wants it.
And the winning run continues.
Lions in the cup. Lions. Lions.
Lions in the cup. Lions in the cup.
We got an opponent pulled out, we got an opponent. It's been a complete disaster all round.
There's no disappointment. In life, there's a positive and a negative in everything.
All he's got to do is just keep beating the people in front of him, and that's what he's been doing so far.
Anthony Yard is going all the way.
Anthony Yard, who looks physically a bit of a beast.
You could almost call it a perfect year. Three more fights, 3 more wins, and 3 more stoppages.
Good shot, oh great shot! What a tremendous punch that was! And that is the sort of left hook from which a man is not going to recover.
That was a brutal display from Anthony Yard.
Here we take a look at the landscape for one of Britain's fastest rising stars.
The United States know all about Anthony Yard already. He's making shockwaves on both sides of the Atlantic.
We're looking at the belts like they're meat, and we all want to feast.
Anthony Yard, my 2019. Welcome to a Motivedia presentation.
Trapped inside the jungle with no source or control. Saying, Lord, save your soul. If this heaven show you proof, hell's the only thing you know, man. You been fly, you been broke, you been high, you been low. Searching for salvation with no navigation, where to go? Get from the bottom. Mission impossible, any obstacle, anybody said they gonna stop you, do shoot the bull with an actual wall, so no problem. Still feel lost down here, gone down here. Pain is blood, this scars down here.
Fighting out of London, Anthony Yard is now spoken in the same breath as some of the top names in the world. A feat which, for a man of just 12 amateur fights, is almost unheard of.
As Frank Warren says, I could make a world title fight tomorrow, but the aim is not only to make a world title fight, but to win it and keep it.
Storming through the ranks, Yard made his mark with impressive shot selection and spectacular finishes.
He is going to go an awful long way. A very, very exciting young fighter indeed.
And now, with 3 years of professional experience, 2018 has been no different.
This is all preparation for Anthony, preparation for where I know he's going to get. What I've always said, go back and look at the tapes. I said this from the beginning, that was going to happen. But as I keep saying, and Anthony's saying it as well, everything is time. Our time will come. 2019, I believe, is going to be even better than before.
Starting the year against Tony Avalant in February, whose corner pulled him out in the 7th.
He goes down, and I don't think he's going to be able to continue.
Darius Seck in June, a man who beforehand had never been stopped as a professional.
And it's all over. It's all over the uppercuts. Seck hated it.
Finishing up with Walter Gabriel Sequeira in October, retiring after an onslaught of punches in the 4th.
And he goes down for the 3rd time. Will the referee stop it? He does. Another straightforward win for Anthony Yard. And the winning run continues.
Another hugely successful year for the light heavyweight star, who displays big things to come. And one which was only dampened by the highly anticipated appearance in LA on the Wilder Fury undercard, which never came to fruition.
2018, people talk about the LA disappointment, but it's like I keep saying, it was not a disappointment.
Well, it's frustrating for me because people are agreeing to fight me and then pulling out for no reason at all, no injuries. It's just that they get other fights, which are less risky for them, etc.
It's the icing on the cake. We already got the icing on the cake, which was the global deal. Fighting on that card would have been the icing on top of the icing.
Moving into 2019, with a clear-cut vision and a system in place, boxing fans can expect fireworks.
You ain't gonna have to listen to certain people calling him out.
Because he already knows, you know what I mean? He could fight them tomorrow if he really wanted to, you know? He's that good. But I think everything is got to be at the right time. Everything's timing, you know?
I'm on my toes, on my P's and Q's and follow my nose to that pot of gold. Leprechauns cry when I roll, follow the leader. Got a lot of hotter knowledge to lead you. Leave your brain stimulated with diabolical features. Ninjas cower in my eyes, my universal moon swinging star gripper. Dark flicker, you mad I master my art quicker, cause I'm sharp with the tip of my tongue and I walk slicker. I make it happen, I make it happen. I do this in my sleep, wrote this while I was napping. Get a napkin, wipe the drool off your...
One of, if not the hardest hitter in the division, Yard now boasts an unbeaten record of 17 wins with 16 knockouts. Something he knows all too well makes him the man to watch in the next 12 months.
What makes Anthony Yard the one to watch? I think my style speaks for itself. Entertainment, excitement, explosiveness, you know, skills. I always go out there and try and put on a show for the fans.
Anthony Yard, in my opinion, is only 60%, which doesn't spell good for the opponents.
And I don't need no pity party with a eyes. I'm trying to run it down, screaming, oh la la la. Hello, I'm on the LO, yeah da da I got a reputation to uphold. It's on my shoulders as I step and break cracks in the mold and throw boulders, knock pylons over and roll on you and your colleagues. The blogs please, see you on the other side, Godspeed.
Among some huge names in a packed-out light heavyweight division, Yard's progression relies on sensible timing, withstanding pressure, and learning on the job. Something which, so far for the 27-year-old, has all gone nicely to plan.
There's questions being answered. Each fight there's a question being answered. The way he's going, I'm sure he's going to go on some really big and better things.
Hold up, man. For 2019, I would say it's to become world champion. Again, that's just for me, that's personally. To become world champion. More towards the end of the year. I want to have about 4 fights to get me to that stage. Or fight for a world title.
So with belts and titles in mind, and with eyes on a February matchup at Leicester Arena, comes the first test of the year.
And it's going to take a lot more than that to beat Anthony Yard.
Power, skills, and excitement. Each time out make Anthony Yard a fighter you can't afford to miss in 2019.
So 2018, fantastic. More of the same next year. Lions in the camp, turn up short, blow up. We don't get weak, we get deep. Everything is timing. Dream it, believe it, become it.